What's up, y'all? This mukbang is brought to you by Factor. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. With Factor, there's no prep and no mess. Factor cuts out stressful meal planning and extensive prepping, so meals come together in minutes, taking the guesswork out of what to make for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Factor meals arrive pre-prepared and ready to eat in 2 minutes, even faster than ordering takeout. In a wellness market full of unrealistic diet plans, Factor is a welcomed and new approach to prepared food. Factor meals include premium ingredients with integrity. Factor cuts down on grocery trips and cooking, so there's more time for my favorite outdoor activity, which is playing with my baby Veda. As a new dad, it is definitely difficult to find time to cook and prepare meals and go to the grocery store. Me and Chia, we be struggling, even with one baby, okay? So it's, we're all over the place. Factor comes in handy, and they're actually delicious. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. I'm not even blowing smoke up your butt right now. Head to go.factor75.com/nochaser60 and use code nochaser60 to get 60% off your first Factor box. One more time, head to go.factor75.com/nochaser60 and use code nochaser60 to get 60% off your first Factor box.
Hey guys! Hi!
She's gonna be looking at her camera, I'm gonna be looking at my camera. What's up, y'all? Hey, what's up? Another mukbang. It's been a minute. How often you do these on yours?
Me?
Yeah.
I have at least 2 a week.
Word?
Yeah, at least 2 a week, and then I drop nail videos and stuff like that. So I've been around. I got like 4 collabs this week.
How do you stay so, like, how do you not get fat doing 2 mukbangs a week?
Surgeries! I know. I know, we've been working out really hard, and I really only eat once a day. People think I do eat a lot, which I do.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't know. I probably should be obese, huh?
That's one reason I like chilled with it, because I was like low-key, you know, I was really going in because they get such good views.
Yeah, you was getting fat?
I mean, I was feeling it a little bit. I always tell people if I eat a lot of fried food, like, I feel like my nipples get puffy. Like, you can see it. If I wear a thin shirt, I'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
It's see-through. Look at the nipples. You need a bra, Tim.
You just get a little puffy.
Little training bra. God is good, God is great, and we thank Him for food. Bow our heads, we all be fed, give us Lord our daily bread. Amen.
Amen.
Let's begin.
Well, let's get it then.
Tell them what we got.
Okay, well, of course, we got the classic Jolibee. You know, I haven't had Jolibee since I did my mukbang with Sweetie. That was actually my first time.
Nice. Having Jolibee, that's crazy. How are you Asian? Never had Jolibee. It's like,
man,
I didn't either until I moved here.
And plus, everyone thinks I'm Filipino, so like everyone just expected me to have had Jolibee, right?
So you're not Filipino. What are you?
I'm Thai.
Okay, oh, the Thai pepper. Thai pepper. Tim got this Thai pepper joke. That tickles me. I love that joke.
Okay, so if y'all, since I'm for Mimi's peoples, this is actually something my dad has been saying to me since I was a little kid, right? And he said, you know, son, Thai penises are like Thai chili peppers. They're not the biggest, but they're the most powerful.
So spicy!
Yeah, and I said, hey, I'm gonna take that with me forever.
That's right. Be Asian and proud.
That's right. So I'm Thai. You're Vietnamese?
Vietnamese, I do the nail, you know, that's me right there. I do the nail. That's typical, what is that word?
Stereotype?
Yeah, stereotype. Sometimes my brain blanks out. Alright, well let's eat.
Well, let's get it. Okay, so we got the classic, the chicken joy, the fried chicken. Oh, poppin'. You know what, not gonna lie, I feel like Jolibee high-key has like some of the most fire fried chicken in the game.
Yeah, they're up there with Popeyes. I love Popeyes, but Jolibee is really tender. And they only sell dark meat. Which
is like my favorite.
And they have, me too, I love, that's what she said. I feel like me and Tim are, you know how like the same person, but not the same person? He's like the boy version, okay? So we both, of course, y'all know Stretch and his beautiful wife. They're both light skinned with green eyes. They're both like, we have a type.
Funny shit. She came in the house and met Chia. She was like, and she looked at me. She was like, oh, we have the same type. And it took me a second to really get the joke. And I was like, her dude is sexy. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what she was saying. Well, yeah, man. I'm glad you could.
We're the same height?
Yeah, actually.
We're like 5'2".
Oh shit.
Here we go.
I'm 5'4.5".
I'm 5'2", you know. He's like, no, you're not.
Oh, you're not 5'2"?
No.
How tall are you?
Probably 5'1".
Aww.
5 even 4'11".
No, I'm high. On paper, it's 5'1". But I feel like I'm shrinking. You know, Asian people shrink.
I mean, yeah, especially as soon as you hit like 70, you're just gonna shrivel up into a little gray razor.
My mom used to be 5'2". She is no longer 5'2". She is 4'10".
For real?
Asian people shrink. And you know, like, and you know, white people, they get a hunchback as they get older. And black people start leaning to the side.
You know what they do?
That's what happens to every race. They age differently, but we shrink.
Do you eat the cartilage and stuff?
Hell yeah, it's the best part.
Okay, you know what's up.
You know, I hate how he eat his chicken. You know, I pick up his chicken and eat it after him.
I do the same thing to Chia.
Yeah! I'd be like, bro, you're not gonna eat the elbow parts, you know, the flats.
The elbow parts. You don't eat the joints, bruh?
I'm like, pass me your bone.
That's hilarious. No, I do the same thing. I'm gonna make sure and train the Veda, my baby, to eat all the cartilage and
my son eats exactly like me. My daughter, not so much, but my son, durian, jackfruit, fish.
Oh, you like durian?
I love durian. You don't like durian?
Man.
How do you not love it? It's so good.
I'll tell you what, like, I grew up, my mom loved durian, she always had it in the house, and I'm like, man, this shit stinks! I can't do it! And I tried it. I've tried it multiple times. I can't do it.
It's so good.
Man, look, if you guys have never had durian before, Mimi's crowd, let me tell you, if you guys have never had durian before, that shit stinks. But
it smells so good.
But the people that love it, like, love it.
Yeah, it's a love or hate thing. There's no in the middle.
I think it might be like a genetic thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, all my friends who are Asian, the more ratchet they are, the more stinkier Asian stuff they eat.
Okay.
And the ones that are more Asian or more conservative or, you know, laid back and stuff like that, they don't like the stinky stuff. Like, do you like kapik?
Kapik? Oh, the sauce with the fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stinky.
I do. Like,
and it stinks. It's so good.
It does stink. Okay, like, I get down on all types of stinky shit, right? Like fish sauce. I love the fish sauce. He said, oh god.
Does your wife eat any of it?
She gets down, like, cause my mom, you know, cooks everything, right? So it's like, I get down on the fish sauce. I get down on the funky fruit dip, the kapik. And that's funny because in Thai it's not called kapik, but it's something similar because pik is the Thai word for chili peppers. So they call it I forget. So check this out. They got this Filipino spaghetti at Jolibee. And I guess like the difference is they said like Filipinos put like ketchup in their spaghetti sauce or something like that. Banana ketchup.
I wish I bought banana ketchup and it really didn't have a taste. It's sweet, but some Filipino use condensed milk.
In their spaghetti?
Yeah.
For real?
It's sweet. Filipino spaghetti is more sweet. Which I put sugar in my spaghetti to cut out the acid, but I don't make it as sweet as theirs. And they have the little Vienna sausages and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I love cutting some sausages up into some spaghetti. I get down.
I love noodles.
I mean, who don't love noodles?
Yeah, you're right. Noodles like the best thing. I can eat noodles. Like, I don't know. I feel so Asian.
Well, that's good.
More and more Asian the older I get. Like, if I go out of town, after a couple of days, I'm like, yeah, I need some rice. I need some noodles.
No,
like, my body starts to shut down.
Not gonna lie, like, maybe it is because, you know, maybe we're getting older and we realize how fire our food is. You know? Because I feel like you grow up with the food, you kind of get used to it, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, you just kind of want to eat all the different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, I just want a hamburger. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired of eating rice, Mom.
Yeah. Vietnamese food, I crave all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I need pho at least once a week.
Yeah.
And you like bun boy?
Is that the soup that's like
reddish?
Kind of it's reddish brownish.
I
get down.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that one too.
You know what I really like too is Vietnamese food. What else do I like?
Banh mi.
Banh mi?
Sandwiches?
Yeah, of course. Do you fuck with Thai food?
Yeah, papaya salad, sticky rice.
Yes. You know what's up?
I eat all that.
Is there anything you don't eat?
Ass.
Ass. I knew you were gonna say ass.
I know.
You eating that?
Occasionally, it slipped. You eat ass, Tim? Butt sauce?
You said what?
Butt sauce?
Butt sauce is. I can't even tell them what that is. You're just gonna say it has to stay an inside joke.
Inside joke. It's gonna be, hey, where you get the butt sauce?
You know what's crazy though?
What?
You know how like Janae Aiko low key like made that popular? You know what I'm saying? I feel like she made it like a trendy thing to do, like you know, eat ass.
I didn't know she made a trend to eat ass.
You know what she said? You gotta eat the booty like groceries.
Okay, I can't just be out here eating guys' ass. You know, that's completely different. You eating girls' ass, but I just can't be out here. That's why I'm like, what? What do you mean?
I mean, I also feel like, you know, eating ass isn't something you do for anybody. You feel me? Like, okay, yeah, when I was grouping, like when I was in my like host stage, yeah, like I would smash like everybody, but I wasn't just eating ass.
I would hope not.
Like eating ass is like a really that's like love type shit.
Eating coochie too. You shouldn't eat anybody coochie either.
Yeah, I feel like it was a rare thing for me to eat some random coochie during that stage of my life, but ass especially is like
we gotta eat your wife's ass. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. But Janae Aiko, she said in a radio interview she don't even like it.
I don't like it either. This shit tickles.
But she made it like popping, and then this whole time it was a lie.
Because there's a group of people that like their ass ate. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cater to every group of people.
Well, look, man, I've told this story to my peoples plenty of times, but I'll tell you guys this, Mimi's crowd. When I used to work at Foot Locker, right? Me and a fellow employee were sharing stories about just like girls and things we had done and blah blah blah. And this old head, this guy named Victor, was up on a ladder, and he looked down. He was like, "Hey. Fuck all that. You ain't no real man till you had your asshole ate."
And he was standing on a ladder?
And he was on
looking back?
looking down on us. Hey, fuck all that. You ain't no real man till you had your asshole ate. We was like, what? And we were young. This was before this shit became a meme and was like popular, right? We were like, what are you talking about? He was like, oh, it'll make you go, ooh. All right, Victor.
So Tim has a new song out, PillowPet, and he's literally sitting in a big bucket of Jolibee. There is a bucket. Where did you find this big bucket of Jolibee for you to sit in?
Well, check this out. So I was trying to write some bars or whatever, right? And I was like, how can I say that I'm really like dripping with this shit? I got style. I'm dripping, right? And I was like, ooh, yeah, dripping like Jolibee chicken in the gravy. So the line is like, yo, like Jolibee chicken in the gravy, I'm dripping, right? So then I hit my director homie, Adrian. I was like, hey, dog. It was like 2 a.m. I was like, I got a crazy idea for this video. How would you feel if I was just in like a hot tub full of gravy? You know what I'm saying? Like a giant Jolibee bucket. And he was like, you want to do it? We can do it. Let's do it.
Nice.
So, you know, we did it. I mean,
Did they make it?
Yeah, they made it. He has like an art department. So I said, it was like 2 a.m. I sent him a bunch of random ideas, like the Jolibee chicken. I said I wanted to play strip poker with some old ladies. I said I wanted to be on the bed with some furries. Just a bunch of like wild shit, you know? I just wanted it to look cool visually.
It came out good.
Yeah. We were originally gonna fill it with something that looked like gravy, but the shit was mad cold. So I was like, hey man, let's just cheat it and knock it out, you know? Let's get it done. Oh yeah.
Be like Jolibee chicken in the gravy straight dripping. Yum. Top shelf bottle reposado just sipping. Hey, no time for hoes, but I kick it with some women. They know that I'm committed, so I only put the tip in.
It came out really good.
Thank you.
And it was catchy because we were in the car like a pillow pet. I just went like a pillow pet. The one bar, Birria.
Oh yes.
Expedia. I see you.
Say fuck social media, I be on Expedia. First class to Cabo, tacos with the BDA.
You fuck with the BDA tacos?
Hell yeah. I love birria tacos.
You're a Cali girl now.
Hell yeah, because every time I get off the flight, I gotta go get some tacos now.
Look, man.
That's the point I said I was not moving to Cali. In my life, I did a whole video. I was like, I would never move to Cali. It's so expensive.
And what changed?
The dick. They say, why you moved to Cali? I said, the dick in Cali, I had to go to where the dick at.
That must be why. Oh, well, look, my wife used to live in Canada. She's Canadian.
The Thai chili?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Hey, look, man. You know, people talk a lot of shit about Cali, LA specifically, and I feel like those are a lot of out-of-towners that ain't really been around real LA people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, it's a lot of people that like they come to LA and they only be around like Hollywood folk, you know what I'm saying? And most of those people aren't from LA. It's a bunch of transplants.
Right.
Come here trying to pursue the dream, trying to live like Kim Kardashian, you know what I'm saying? Taking Instagram pictures and shit. But they're not around real LA people, you know? I feel like when you're around real LA people, you get like a taste of like how it really is out here, and you get to know some real like authentic, genuine people, you know what I'm saying? And you get some good ass tacos.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I don't feel like I've gotten to know all the genuine LA people. I haven't got there yet, but I've met like people like, oh, a lot of Laos people. A lot of people feed me, you know. But as far as you say, like I know what you mean, because it's like when you go to parties and stuff, like, oh, everybody's from somewhere else and they move to LA. So the LA people, I haven't gotten.
And then it be those people talking shit about LA. Because they never been around LA people. And the thing about it is like, I mean, that's probably our fault too, because we don't be wanting to kick with out of towners.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I got homies that want to.
So you're born and raised here?
Like not born, but I've been here since I was a baby.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where were you born?
Check this out. This is gonna blow your mind. You ready? I was born in Billings, Montana.
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 Hold on.
We gotta get more of you in my shit. It's too much of me. Billings, Montana. But been here since I was a baby.
Wow, what's a baby? What's a baby? How old is a baby?
How old is a baby? Like probably less than 1.
Oh yeah, so you're from here.
Yeah, man, I'm from here. So wait, how long have you been? Where were you born?
I was born in Vietnam.
Where?
And then we refugeed in the Philippines. And I've been in America since I was 3.
Damn.
So
Wow.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
I don't remember none of that shit,
Yeah, of course not.
so it doesn't count.
And you grew up in what part of America?
In the DMV. I'm from the East Coast. And you know, when I first started going viral and stuff, people thought that I was from the Bay Area. You know, because growing up in the DMV, it's not a lot of us, you know, little hood Asians. Like it was me, a couple of my cousins, stuff like, and we were spread out in Asians in like places, and we were always like the only Asian girl hanging out with all the black girls. You know, and then as we got older, we got really, really close and like kind of like created our own, because our parents didn't understand us, and you know, like our black friends understood us, but they didn't understand what the fuck we be eating. And then the Asian people didn't understand us, because they're like, you guys are so wild and you guys do this, you know how that goes. So we got really close as we got older, you know, because we all can connect with each other.
It's a lot of little hood Asian girls out here.
Yeah, out here, yeah, a lot. But in the DMV, it wasn't back then at all.
I see that. I definitely see how people would think you were a Bay Area Asian girl.
And I haven't even been to the Bay.
Man. Well, you have never been to the Bay? Oh my gosh, you would love it.
No, I want to go.
Like the Bay is like.
But I don't know. I need somebody to walk me, because I don't want to just, you know, like a lot of places I go is because I have a hosting or something. I'm hosting a club.
Right, a little club event or something like that.
So, you know, the promoter would take me to eat or take me, you know, somewhere to maybe shop or something like that. But as far as wanting to actually go and just hang out and go good restaurants and stuff like that, I need to find somebody to take me.
I mean, I'm sure. Oh, the baby. I'm sure the baby's trying to nap right now, guys.
Oh, she's so cute.
I have a little year-and-a-half-year-old.
So
if you guys didn't know, she's adorable.
She's so cute.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, the Bay is such a different vibe than LA. Like, I love it. I love the Bay. I love LA. But it's completely different. You feel me? It's almost like you're going to a whole different. It's not. It doesn't even feel like LA, California anymore. It's like the Bay, California is just totally different vibe.
It's like 4, 5, 6 hours.
If you drive, like 6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours. California is so big. Like it takes up the whole West Coast. It's like people, they just got lazy. You know, they landed and like they landed, you know, the Mayflower, and there's like all the 13 original colonies from New York, New Jersey, the East Coast, Maryland, Virginia, you know. Then we get to the middle, and then nobody lives there, and then we get to California, and they just stopped naming anything. They just gave the whole West Side California.
Wow, you just gave us a little history lesson.
Yeah. Pretty smart.
Did you do well in school? Were you a smart girl?
I didn't graduate. But that's because I had delinquent issues. So I was in Juvie for like from 12 to 16.
Oh, you were just a little hooligan.
Yeah.
What were you doing? Were you fighting people?
I don't know. I was doing everything I had no business doing. I was sucking dick at 12. So
I was like, damn, where were you at when I was 12?
No, but like so I would miss a lot of days of school because I had a problem with skipping class and stuff like that. And I'll come back and I'll still know all the answers. So I've always been smart.
You just had common sense.
I have a lot of common sense, and even as an adult, I always tell people common sense goes a long way. You can't teach people.
You can't teach you because a lot of people they might be book smart, but they will never have common sense.
No common sense, no street sense, like social sense, like all that falls together. So that's what I also like to tell my kids, like, look, you don't have to, go to college. Like that shit is a scam. You know, like you can be a hustler, and you gotta have a hustler mentality. Some people don't have hustler mentality.
Yeah, I mean, if you want more for your life than what's just gonna be laid out for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're cool working 9 to 5, that's great. You know, but I never wanted that. I dropped out of college. You know what I'm saying? But I do like my years that I spent at college, like getting to know people.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I learned about myself socially, but I don't think. Like, to be honest, after like 5-6 years of college, because I was part-time for a lot of it, I don't remember shit educationally.
No, you don't use it daily.
No.
Like the algebra, geometry, I don't use that shit. Like a lot of stuff like we don't use, you know? And now we have Google. So like a lot of stuff with history or science, Google that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like everything I Google turned into cancer, so that's the only thing. Like every time I'm
gonna die.
I'm gonna die. It's cancer.
Well, you know what though? I always tell people, because like, I mean, basically everything's gonna kill us, you know what I'm saying? You Google anything, too much of anything is gonna kill you, you know? And people always be like, yo, Tim, how do you stay so positive in your life, right? And I tell them, like, to be honest, I'm always reminding myself that we could die at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, something could fly through this window right now and just kill us both, right? Yeah. So I'll be like, why be stressing about the little shit or the petty shit when we could literally die at any time?
At any time. And I'm just telling my mom that, you know, the whole COVID shit freaked my mom out. You know? And I'm just like, no, it's your time. When it's your time, it's your time. Like, I feel like everything is already set up for you. Like, or like, I'm gonna eat what I'm eating. I'm gonna eat my fried food. I'm gonna do and eat what I want. Like when people get on me about eating pork, I'm like, it's fine, make it fine. Like I'm not gonna allow to not eat pork.
People mad at you for eating pork?
Yeah, and then get hit by a bus tomorrow. You know, it's like when it's your time to die, it's your time to die.
Right.
I remember there was a story about a guy who had OCD and he was really strict on everything and like his health and and then boom, he got cancer. You know, so it's just like, yo, your life is already set. Like, just chill out.
It was. I also saw this news special on this guy. He was like 80 years old. He had been a vegan or vegetarian his entire life, right? Wasn't trying to eat meat. He probably ate meat like once. And he was like 80 years old. And he's like, and he was about to die. He was getting close to it. And he was like, damn.
Let me get a piece of meat.
Yeah, he was like, damn, I want to eat steak and I can't even do it because my teeth are fucked up. He's like,
shit.
I regret the whole thing. He's like, I should have just ate meat.
No, you should have just eat it.
He's like, it did nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, not eating meat changes nothing in my life, you know? I mean, I get it. Look, if you are like, if you love the animals and you're concerned about how they treat the animals and stuff, it's like, okay, cool, that's different. But for me, man, look, I'm gonna eat the meat, you know?
No, pause.
No pause. We don't pause out here. We don't pause out here in LA, homie. We own our innuendo, okay? If that shit come out sus, we don't give a fuck, homie, because we're confident in our sexuality, alright?
Shit. Yeah.
There was a dude the other day in my comments, he was like, you gay, bro. And what I love to do is, I'd be like, yeah, that's right, and I fucked your dad.
Yeah.
In the butt.
You're my type of humor.
So speaking of humor, how's WildNOut been treating you? Because we never got to share like a season.
Okay, so yeah, at all they took you and gave them me. I was ass for like a good I was trash for like a good 4 seasons. Just yelling. They'd be like, what did you say? And I watch it back, like, I don't even know what I said. But you know, at the time I was drinking heavy. I was on drugs. So it's just like, I didn't even realize that I was on drugs until I watched one of the goddamn I did. I'm like, yo, look at me. Like, I'm like, I'm like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It was just way too much. But you know, you can't admit that you are on something when you're on something. You think you're normal. So after that, like after 4 seasons, when I was going through my divorce and stuff like that, I started being sober. Okay. I stopped drinking. I stopped doing anything.
Good for you. Clap it up. That's beautiful.
I'm here and there now, but not really like how I was. And that's when like I slowed down. I took time. Then COVID happened. The show got canceled, and then we went back doing it through COVID, and they locked us in a room for like a week, 2 weeks before we even filmed.
So you couldn't get to the drugs.
So I actually had time to actually work on my shit. You know, actually sit and write, because I was having what do they call them? The people, the writers people. What would they have a name? Consultant.
Oh yeah.
So I need.
So if y'all don't know, okay, first of all, WildNOut is not scripted.
No.
But let's say you playing a game and you just are stuck on something. It's people that'll be like, okay, we'll try this joke out. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I thought of this for you. Try this out. If you know, if you like it, you can use it.
So I used to rely. I used to be lazy. I used to go to work anyways. You know, so I really didn't care. So I would rely on a consultant, but I didn't write it, so I couldn't really remember it. You know what I'm saying? So once I actually sat down and started doing all my own writing and stuff like that, I started killing it, and I wasn't as hyper. I was taking my time, because the thing with WildNOut is not just about the jokes. You gotta be able to deliver the joke, and shit that hits in workshop doesn't hit on stage. It's the crowd, your energy, how you deliver, your how you speak. Because I used to talk so loud.
Right.
I'm loud. The mic is on me.
Because you were used to talking into your phone. And shit.
And I'm like, what did she say? I was like, I don't know. I have no idea what I said. So I really started doing good these past 3 seasons, especially the one. So my problem is I can't catch the beat. They gave me a catch the beat award.
You're making our people look bad, Mimi.
So bad. So bad. And it's not even like 1 beat ahead or 1 beat behind. It's some weird shit. Like, it's some weird. It's some weird shit. But you know, it's like when you get up there and then the lights, I can't hear nothing for some reason. I can't hear. Then I'm loud. You know, you have a mic on you. You're holding a mic.
It's different up
yelling,
there.
Hoping thing. So they did give me catch the beat award because I started doing way better.
Hilarious.
And then I started killing wild style.
Amazing.
So I'm like, okay, but cut the beat. Just cut the beat. At this point, fuck it, cut the beat. But you know, you never know how in the edits. You thought you did so good, and now it's gone.
Man.
They didn't even put it up there, like, you know.
I remember telling people, yo, season premiere, WildNOut's back. Make sure you watch this episode with Kevin Hart. I kill it. I'm hilarious, right? And then I watched, and I never bragged about it ever again until I watched it first, because I watched it. That episode came out, and they cut all my good shit that I was hyped to see, and I was like, and I had gassed it up so much, and people were in my like comments and Twitter were like, yo, Tim, what happened, bro? Why did you say shit? I'm like, oh, I did. But people don't realize we filmed for like 2 hours and they cut it down to 20 minutes.
Yeah. That's why I've been telling them, I'm like, no, it's 2 hours. They cut it down. They're only going to use what, you know, they put it together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, my Pick Up and Kill It was so good. And it didn't even make it. You know how hard I work with that Pick Up and Kill It? Because it's like, all the games that don't have a beat, okay. You know, I can do that shit. That's just easy shit. But when I'm really focused and working on the ones that have a beat, and then all of a sudden I did so good and it don't make it, I'm just like, ain't that about a bitch?
I stopped telling people about the episodes until it would air first on the East Coast. And if people on the East Coast were like, yo, Tim, you killed tonight, I'd be like, in LA, I'd be like, yo, everybody watch WildNOut tonight. But if East Coast would be like, hey, yo, Tim, what happened? I wouldn't say shit. I'm like, oh, did WildNOut come on tonight? Oh, I didn't even know. Damn, oh, yeah, I guess it was a new episode, huh?
Yo, so for me, I'm a girl, right? So I'm like, I go all out, hair, makeup, like styling, like that's all my thing. You know, I do that. My first season, I was wearing tennis shoes and stuff until I saw my knees on TV.
What's wrong with your knees?
They fucking cocked back. Look like
Oh, they got the little baby faces on them.
Like they fucking cocked back.
Oh wait, let me see.
Does your knee do that?
Show us your knees.
Okay, so my knees, normal. And then,
oh,
and bitches go back.
You know what?
So I will be on stage like
and your knees look goofy.
But when I wear fucking heels, I have to be more cautious. So I don't do the knees. But when I was wearing this, it's just the knees just be like this.
You know what? My knees, high key, low key, medium key.
Let me see your knees.
Kind of do the same shit. Cause Rick, my boy Rick, would always tell me that like when I'm just standing still, I look funny.
Let me see your knees.
Hold on a second.
Let's check out Tim's knees. Do your knees do the
look,
same?
okay, so when I just be chilling, like I low key, like they do kind of a little bit. You know, just like it. Like people have told me, hey, just bend your knees a little bit.
You just bend your knees a little bit.
So,
wait, you didn't move it all the way back. Did it cock all the way back?
I mean, I don't stand with
now
them.
Relax. Let me go back. Relax. Oh no, they're not bad. They're not bad.
Because I got some tighter, some looser sweats on.
Yo,
right
both
now.
of my kids' knees go the same way as mine. Like it's genetics.
Huh.
So that's when I started wearing heels because I was like, you know what? And you know what I'm mad about? Okay, so I did have my moment, right? And it went viral on TikTok. I did like 19 million on TikTok, right?
What moment was that?
It was with Bobby, and then I said something, he said something to me, and then I was like, what did I say to Bobby? I said, wait, now I'm brain fart, hold on. Oh, some hurt is hard to heal. Like when your mom found out you was a bitch at the gender reveal. So it was like I had my moment,
That's
right?
fire.
Thank you. But I didn't like my eyelashes.
You such a girl.
And this particular day, I left my eyelashes at the room, and the makeup artist did not have any long curly eyelashes.
No.
It was just little, and you know my eyes are really little, so they were like straight. And so it was like, and then when you're on the old school now, that's my bad side. So I'm already on my bad side with the eyelashes I don't like. So even though I made this moment, I can't get over my eyelashes.
So you were like, stop sharing this, please.
Right, because any other day that I look bomb, they cut all my shit out. And a day that I look like this,
What's your good side right now?
the left side.
This is my good side.
Yeah, see,
And I threw a little bit of my lady's Fenty concealer on because your boy was breaking out.
Okay. Oh, you don't have no facial hair. You shaved it.
No.
When it grows, does it grow like Kevin's?
No. When it grows, I get a little bit at the ends right here, and it's a little straggling, a few hairs down here, but that's about it, man. That's all we got.
We don't have hair. I don't have armpit hair.
Me neither.
I don't have to shave. Like I don't have to
You
shave
don't
my
have hair?
legs. I don't have
Me
hair.
neither.
I don't have hair.
I have like
Fucking naked cat.
look. I got like
Mine's grew and look like
like 3 strands. Yeah.
that's my fucking armpit.
You know what's crazy? My mom, she grew no
I don't wear
armpit hair.
deodorant.
I don't have any on right now either.
Me either. I don't wear deodorant.
Wow.
I don't sweat. I don't have hair.
Yeah, I barely sweat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
My mom, she grew up without any armpit hair, and she thought that just girls didn't have armpit hair. So when I like told her, yeah, like my homegirl, she had to shave her armpits or whatever, my mom was like, why?
Why?
Confused.
Yeah.
She didn't get it. Oh man.
But then you watch Asian porn and the bitches just be pushed. They just be out here like this. Oh yeah.
Hey man, sometimes a little bush is something you gotta deal with, you know?
Yo.
Yeah,
And Asian porns be serious with the bush. I'm like,
Yeah.
but you know, in Asian culture they say if you marry into a woman that has no coochie hair, you're gonna be poor. So
What?
we have to marry a woman with hairy coochie. I'm like, you guys are disgusting.
Which Asian is that?
I don't fucking know the minds. I guess
I've never heard that. Is that a Vietnamese
I
thing?
think it's a Vietnamese thing.
I've never heard
And
that.
I was like, why? That's disgusting. Like, no.
Hey, just so Mimi's subscribers know, not all Asians are the same, alright? So just in case you guys didn't know that already.
They're similar.
We different though. I mean,
What is your favorite Asians? What is your favorite group of Asians?
what is my favorite group of Asians? I love all of us equally.
I feel like Laos and Cambodia. Laos is really nice. They're outgoing. They're really nice. You know, I'm Vietnamese. Vietnamese people are mean.
I mean, are you guys mean? I mean, I feel
They're
like
mean.
the
They're
the
meaner.
language can like it sounds aggressive sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
It's like stinging. But Thai sounds similar to Vietnamese.
Thai does sound similar to Vietnamese.
Because I've heard some Thai people, I'm like, wait, is that Vietnamese? Then I'm like, oh no, it's not.
I feel like your guys' is just it's a little like choppier. You know?
Hey dude, what the fuck you said to me? The Asian people actually here on the West Coast is different than the East Coast. They speak English more, and the older people speak English. Like they have
word?
first generation here. We don't have first generation Asians like that in the East Coast. And on the West Coast, they're not judgmental. Like we were walking a Phúc Lộc Thọ in the Vietnamese, and there was like
You walking a what?
Phúc Lộc Thọ,
What's that?
Westminster
Oh,
Garden Grove.
Okay.
Little Asian center, and I kid you not, I was behind him and the old ladies were hitting on him, and I can understand him, and they're like 70, 80, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh wow, so handsome, your hair, like they were hitting on him.
Yeah, so
Not in the East Coast.
I feel bad because I have a lot of my subscribers who will hit me up for advice on interracial like dating. They're like, yo man, I'm really struggling with blah blah blah, like, and I'm like, hey, you know what guys, I wish I could give you advice, but I've never really
Had the issue.
had any issues or
Because
trouble with it out
You're
there.
on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Like, in the East Coast, I got dragged. I got dragged left and right. People's parents would be like, oh no, you can't hang out with her. She hangs with the black people. Like, East Coast Asian aren't as Americanized. Over here, like, the old people been here, they were born here, they speak English, like, they're more open, they're just way easier going. Where the East Coast, people just got dropped off. You know, so
see.
they're still in, you know, their mindset and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I grew up with a lot, like, because even my friend Annie who lives here, and I asked her, you know, because her husband is like, you know, with the locks, the tattoos and stuff. I said, did you ever experience, you know, racism or all that stuff with your interracial dating? She was like, I never had a problem.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? Y'all got it good. I got dragged through the freaking mud. I was so stressed out. Like I had to go through all of that.
I mean, if anything, I would get an old head, like let's say I was on a date with a black girl, I would get an old head and be like, oh, okay, you got you a sister. Like, I'm like, bro, what is the purpose? Why?
Well, you don't really see Asian men dating black women. A lot of time, especially on the East Coast, it's mostly Asian women dating black men, but you don't really see Asian men dating black women as much.
You gotta go to Long Beach, bro.
I'm missing out. Like, that's why we were like, oh, I could swear you're from the Bay because it's normalized. On the East Coast, it wasn't normalized. Even though America is supposed to be America, each state is completely different.
I know it's facts. Like, it's like different countries. You know?
Each state is a whole different country.
When I used to work at California Pizza Kitchen at the Lakewood Mall, right? There were two girls I was really close to. They were the hosts. This girl Siobhan, Rudy, they're both black, really pretty. And there used to be this one Asian dude that always used to be in the mall just trying to get numbers and shit, right? He had 2 long braids. He was like a pretty Asian dude, right? And I'll never forget this day because I thought it was so bold. He walked into the front and he looked at both of them and he was like, y'all got boyfriends?
Y'all got boyfriends?
I was like, oh, both of them at the same time. Man, that's crazy. Okay. But, you know, it was always pretty common out here to just, there was all types of mixing and mingling out here, you know? And I never caught any guff from anybody about it. If anything, I had a boy who looks white, but he's Mexican, and he was dating a black girl for a while. And he would always laugh because he would tell me, like, he'd be in the mall and he would always get he don't know what to do with that ass, girl. He don't know what to do with all that.
Yeah, I can imagine y'all getting that.
Yeah, not me though. They knew I was putting it down. All right, they knew I was handling my business
like a pillow pet.
Well,
this was fun.
Yeah, I'm full.
Yeah, I had a great time, great conversation. Food was good. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful family.
Thank you, Mimi.
Congratulations.
Hey, you too.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm on my 3rd. No, but I feel really blessed. Like, shout out to Stretch. Like, actually being, you know, a mother has 2 different baby daddies, and actually having a guy come in and step in and play the part of a father. And he gets along with my kids really well, and you know, we're in a good relationship. So it's possible to be happy. So yep, shout out to Stretch for that. But I hope you have more kids because your daughter's so cute. She's so adorable. Well,
thanks.
Did you feel like she was gonna look more? She looked more Asian. Did you feel like she was gonna look more Asian?
I didn't know that my genes would go so hard.
Oh yeah,
you know? They went hard.
They went hard. Like, I thought we would get a little more Chia in there, and as she kind of grows, you know, you definitely see Chia in different like expressions she makes and stuff like that. But like, it's a lot of me in there, you know. And we always used to joke around. Well, not joke around even, because like people will be like, "Oh, you know what? Oh, she's finally starting to look more like Chia." And I'm like, well, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry that my face is all up in there. Hey, shout out to Mimi for pulling up. Make sure y'all check her out on her YouTube. All her things. Watch her on WildNOut. You know what I'm saying? Killing it.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Bye.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Subscribe to her OnlyFans.
Balenciaga. Bye.